I'm going to show you how to knit a poppy, how to knit the poppy. Okay. First, I'm going to cast on 13 stitches. So I use I use my thumb method of casting on 13 stitches. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. First row is just a knit row, so knit the first row. I'm sure everybody knows how to knit if you've got to the stage of knitting dolls. So knit the first row. Okay. Now, this is going to be the first petal. Okay, so my 13 stitches, I've knit one row. Now I'm going to do the bit that it was hard to explain in the pattern. So I'm going to knit 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3 stitches. I'm going to bring the second stitch over the first stitch, and I'm going to knit 1, and then I'm going to bring the second stitch over the first stitch. So that's the first part. Then knit 2, 1, 2, bring the second stitch over the first stitch, knit 1 again, bring the second stitch over the first stitch. So really what you're doing is you're casting off in between. Next one's the knit 2, 1, 2, cast off 1 stitch, knit 1, cast off another stitch. Okay, knit 2, cast off 1 stitch, knit 1, cast off 2 stitches. Okay, so that's what you've got. And what I do then is I leave those 5 stitches on a needle, but what I do is I use my darning needle and I tidy up the tails at this point. You don't have to, that can be done at a later time if you want, but it's just, I find it just easier to do when you tidy those up and snip them off. Okay, so that's, and then I'm going to snip those off. So they're sort of secured in, and I'm going to snip them off. Oh, my wee scissors are. Okay, so you make 4 like that. I'll do another one just to show you how I end up with the okay, so 13 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, oops, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Knit 1 row. And then I'm going to knit the, this is the one, my first petal. So this is the needle I'm going to knit this onto. So again, you knit 3, 1, 2, 3, slip 1 stitch over, knit 1, slip 1 stitch over, knit 2, slip 1 stitch over, knit 1, slip 1 stitch over, knit 2, slip 1 stitch over, slip 1, knit 2, slip 1 stitch over, knit 1, slip 1 stitch over. So you get into a rhythm of going, you know, knit 2, knit 1, slip the stitches over. And then I'm going to tidy up that one. So I've got two on my needle, 2 petals. So I'm going to make another 2 petals so that this poppy will have 4 petals. I haven't done it in anything other than poppies. You could imagine try it in different colours. I might do that at some point. But this is the first bit. And I'll go off and knit another 2, and then I'll show you how to get the black centre part done. Alright, so that's your so there's 2 petals and I want 4, so I'm going to knit another 2. Okay, now I have made my 4 petals. Alright, so and I have them all on one needle, and you see they're apart really, they're not joined together yet. Joining on my black, this is the poppy centre, and I'm going to knit across all 20 stitches. So you got the 5 stitches of each petal, so I'm going to knit across the 20 stitches. That's the first petal on, and then I'm going to knit the next petal on. So and then the third petal. So you're joining them all up basically with the black wool. So knitting across. And the last petal, so that they're all together. And then I'm going to start my decrease row. So the decrease row is knit 1, knit 2 together across the row. So knit 1, knit 2 together across the row. And you do this until the last 2 stitches. And knit 1, knit 2 together, knit 1, no, knit 2 stitches. Alright, that's the end. So the next row then is knit 2 together the whole way across the row. So just make sure that it's not too tight in the centre. I did try just, you know, knit 2 together the first after the knit row, but then I find that it just made the centre too tight. So once you have all your knit, so there you go. Can you see that? You have all your petals together. I'm going to do this B and T, so you cut off your wool. Cut off your wool, and that was Mommy. You're going to put your thread your stitches onto your darning needle and you're going to bring them together, and then I'm going to just stitch up a wee, and then that's my poppy made. So there you go, that's the poppy made. So there's all my other poppies made. So this is going to go on to the cupcake doll. I haven't finished her yet, but this will be 4 poppies for around her skirt, poppy for her hat, poppy for her dress. So making poppies.